The State of Crypto is presented by Tron, connecting the world to the power of cryptocurrency.
Well, time to check in with CoinDesk Global Policy and Regulation Managing Editor, Nick Day, who is also the editor of the must-read CoinDesk State of Crypto newsletter. Happy Friday, Nick.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
So, the White House, like clockwork, going after mining just as the merge is happening. I'm not saying they're staking ETH, but they might be. No. But seriously, as we're about to hit this proof of stake mechanism here in ETH, in Ethereum, they're going after proof of work at the White House. What is happening?
Yeah, so the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy put out a report yesterday basically analyzing crypto mining's impact on the environment. Now, this is one of the reports that we are going to see coming out from various parts of the federal government in response to President Joe Biden's executive order on crypto. These reports were all due to the president on September 5th, which was Labor Day, so around that time period. And I imagine we'll see the rest of these reports kind of, come out piecemeal in the coming days and weeks. Now, this White House OSTP report, you're right, it does float the idea of a possible proof of work ban, or, rather, it really just suggests that the White House could do more to shift away from proof of work mining, basically looking at the climate impact. And the report, the timing, honestly, I don't know when the merge was scheduled, when they actually ended up working. So, I know. It's just a very good timing. You're right. This is all happening right around now.
Yeah, and I think we've had that discussion with other people. They've said, once this whole proof of stake thing really takes off with Ethereum, we might see proof of work get targeted by regulators. And sure enough, it's like, boom.
Timing just happens to be there.
Yeah.
You also have an update on Celsius for us as well.
The Queen dying and all this. It's like, yeah.
Well, I was also going to say, the other, timing-wise thing is we're seeing, part of the Antarctic melt right now. So I imagine it's a very top-of-mind issue for a lot of climatologists and the White House for sure. But yeah, okay, so Celsius is the other big thing that we were talking about yesterday, or looking at yesterday. Remember last month we were talking about the U.S. Trustee's Office, which is a part of the U.S. Department of Justice, filing to appoint an independent auditor to look into Celsius' financials. Now, a lot of creditors were concerned that this would be a long and expensive operation that would come out of Celsius's coffers. And so what happened yesterday is we heard from Celsius's creditors, the official formal group of unsecured creditors, who said that they had negotiated with the trustee's office and they would agree to the appointment of an examiner, but it would have a somewhat limited scope, and the examiner, whoever is appointed, would be required to basically propose what their budget and timeline would look like and what they're going to be doing, subject to court approval prior to actually beginning this work. Celsius has signed off on this as well. According to the creditors, they agreed after they saw that the negotiations between the trustee's office and the creditors were successful and had come to an agreement. So this has all been put forward to the court for approval. We'll see if the judge signs off on it. If he does, we might soon see a little bit more about what's going on with the actual financials of Celsius.